What if I told you that we now have a release date for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection? That's correct. Welcome into today's video. Let's jump into it. So the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection Road Tour just kicked off at the San Diego Comic-Con. Now, the booth was shown there, and it seemed to be a little bit lackluster. However, we did see some information posted that we knew the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection was coming out fall later on this year. That was all we knew from San Diego Comic-Con. However, earlier today, the Xbox app actually released some information about the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and when they did so, it was very unique because at the bottom of it, it did have a date that it said we could be looking for this game. And the date does fall under when most games are released, so I think it could be legit. Now, I was hoping we were going to get a lot more information out of the Mortal Kombat Legacy Road Tour. We've already got the San Diego Comic-Con one done. We don't know what the one at EVO is going to look like. I know I'm going to be there. This date that is shown on here, I'm going to show you to in a second. I don't think it's a placeholder date. I'm going to put it up right here for you. So here you can see it mentions that we have multiple iconic editions. Experience the legendary origins of the Mortal Kombat with the iconic arcade classics along with well-loved home versions and rare fan favorite releases. Online play, no more secrets, interactive documentary. However, at the very bottom, you will see the release date of September 30th, 2025. Is this our first official reveal of the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection's release date? I think it is. I don't think that that's going to be a placeholder date. That does seem like it fits all our criteria that we need for the release date out there. That does fall in fall, which we had just gotten confirmed at San Diego Comic-Con, that Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection was going to be released in the fall. Then we just get this today, leaked on Xbox. Now, I haven't got a chance to check yet if this is still up, but it's looking like we are going to be getting the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection September 30th, 2025. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I can't wait to get my hands on the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, hopefully at EVO 2025. Now, we're going to have Kerry Hoskins there as well. John Tobias is actually going to be at EVO. John Tobias is actually going to be at a different booth. He's going to be at the Raiden Science Foundation booth with Raiden Pham, who is in charge of fight. They're going to be there for the Fight for Rare charity. If you want more information about that, I'm going to put it linked down below. Tremendous foundation, Raiden Science Foundation. They bring attention to rare diseases. John Tobias is going to be with them. But will John Tobias maybe make his way over to the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection table, where Kerry Hoskins is going to be? And are they going to have the game there where we can maybe play it hands-on at EVO? Now, I don't know. I'm hoping they do. I think it would be a great time to actually get a chance to play it. They might not be showing it because they might be hiding if there are more games coming. I'm not quite sure if we're going to be getting... I mean, we have to see. We have to wait and see. The excitement is building to peak levels, though. I'm very excited for EVO, for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, to be there, to talk to Kerry Hoskins, see the chance to talk to John Tobias, too. I'm sure he's super excited to see all his classics coming back. Now, we do know that at San Diego Comic-Con, there was no playable version of the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. The closer we get to EVO, I'm thinking we might not have a playable version there. The final form of what this game might look like, you know, with the menu and everything like that, they're probably going to keep that a secret, I think, until the release date, which I now think, ladies and gentlemen, will be September 30th. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If that is the release date, are you good with that? Are you excited for the game to come out September 30th? That would give us pretty much 2 months and 3 days from today. So a lot of time to get ready for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. You can still go online. You can still play the Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection on PlayStation 3 if you have that, or on the old Xbox if you purchased it from back in the day. I'm getting so excited to get my hands on the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. What a time to be a Mortal Kombat fan. Now, if you have any questions for Kerry Hoskins or John Tobias, let me know in the comments section below. I had to get this video out there to you immediately. When I saw this, as soon as I got back today, I thought, wow, there it is. Let me show it to you one more time. Release date, September 30th, 2025, developed by Digital Eclipse Studios. That is our first look at what could be the release date. I don't think that's a placeholder. I think they accidentally just showed us the release date. I'm getting so excited for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. What game are you going to be playing first? For me, I'm jumping right into the first Mortal Kombat, still my favorite to this day. I want to see how these games play. I want to know, are they going to be arcade perfect ports? Are we finally going to get the elusive arcade perfect port that we haven't had for a very long time? Up until now, all the ports we had that were home versions, they were great, but they always had some little issue here and there. I can't wait to see how the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection turns out, what kind of filters we're going to get, what the online is like, what the netcode plays like. To have this be widely available to the masses once again is absolutely going to be a game changer. I'm beyond excited. I've been practicing, playing my heart out, playing on my PS3 on Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection. If you want to play me on there, by the way, hit me up. Let me know in the comments section below. I had to bring this video to you real quick. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do we now know when the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is going to come out? September 30th, 2025? If so, I can't wait. I was thinking it was probably going to come out October 10th because that is 2 days after the anniversary of Mortal Kombat. However, if they do this, they can release the Legacy Collection and then have a big build-up for the next 10 days, 10, 12 days, the next 2 weeks going into the Mortal Kombat anniversary. Once again, I believe October 8th, 1992 was the release date of Mortal Kombat to see a bloodthirsty fans. I think that's what it was. But if I'm wrong on that, let me know in the comments section below, but I don't think I am. GG's, my friends. Appreciate you checking out the video. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see what we're going to get when we get our hands on the Legacy Collection. We finally get a chance to relive our old arcade games that we grew up with. We really get one more run with the arcade era. That's just mind-blowing to me, and it just makes like I'm smiling right now, but like my heart is just smiling like on the inside. I know that sounds cheesy, but coming from somebody that grew up playing these, you know, one thing I will say before I wrap up the video, the great thing about the arcade days was back then, you didn't even really play the AI of these games. People to this day will debate, you know, the AI, this, that, the other thing. In the arcade days, it didn't really matter. You never played the AI because there was nothing like if you were playing the computer, right? And let's say you make it to Kintaro, and then here comes Homeboy. There was always somebody that would come up and plunk 2 quarters in there. At least in my arcade, it was 2 quarters. And boom, player 2'd come up, and then there goes your arcade run. You know, you'd have to wait, and you'd have to beat that player. And if that player beats you, then I think they got to continue on your arcade run. I can't remember, but I'm so excited. I can't wait to get my hands on the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I hope it's got crossplay. That would be huge, especially with all the consoles coming to it. I hope that the game has a very robust online system. I hope we have a spectator mode, and I do wish that we would get a King of the Hill mode. That's the only thing I think that this game, and I don't think we will, but if they ever expand into doing games, if Digital Eclipse ever expands into doing games with King of the Hills, I think this is the game to do it on. The original arcade experience was 2 players playing, a crowd of people watching them from behind, watching the fight. And that's what King of the Hill is. It is 2 players playing, and then the other people in the King of the Hill watching the fight, figuring out how to beat the top player. King of the Hill would really bring back the old arcade memories. I mean, it would just bring back the arcade in this game tremendous. Yet to find out if these 4 question marks actually are more games or not. I know Fate, shout out to Fate, he did an interview with the developer from the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Now, in that interview, I think he said that there's a game yet to be announced that I think will surprise people. So I do believe we're getting more games. I'm still going to say I don't think we get CD-based titles. If we do, man, if they're holding Trilogy, Mortal Kombat Mythologies, Mortal Kombat Special Forces, and Mortal Kombat Gold as bonuses, I mean, if they're unlockable, imagine you get the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection and you get Mortal Kombat Trilogy on PS1 as a bonus if you go through it and unlock it through some form of, like if you beat Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and Mortal Kombat 4, then you unlock Mortal Kombat Trilogy. That would be insanely cool. So, I got high hopes that we're going to get a cool surprise. I don't know what to expect. Whatever we get, I'm going to be thrilled and excited because it's really happening. The Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Every day we get closer to the game. Every day there's new news coming out. We got Evo Cup coming up in a week. I'm going to be talking to Carrie Hoskins, and I'm going to ask her, yo, are we going to only see Carrie Hoskins as Sonya in the Legacy Collection, or are we possibly going to see Carrie Hoskins as Kia in the Legacy Collection? Because remember, Carrie Hoskins was Kia in Mortal Kombat Mythologies. So we're going to find out. But regardless, this collection has shaped up to look like an absolute amazing bundle. Mortal Kombat 4 historically preserved for the very first time. I could go on and on about this game. This is something I've wanted as a fan for as long as I can remember. And to have this in the modern day, it's just, it's taking me back. And also, it's going to make my PlayStation 5 and Xbox menu look so much cooler, having this cool logo on it. But I'm going to leave the video off there. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like September 30th, 2025 is possibly our release date for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Let me know your thoughts down below. What games do you hope to see? Do you think we get more games in the Legacy Collection? What games do you realistically think we might get? Do you think the release date sounds good? Do you think it's legit? I'll put this up here one more time for you as I get ready to go. Take a look at it, see what you think. This was leaked by Xbox earlier today. Well, posted, not leaked. Posted. I don't know if it's still up, but thank you for checking out today's video. I'm getting super excited for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. As I get ready to go, if you enjoyed, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed and you do want to keep up with the channel, make sure you're subscribed. Otherwise, you might not be able to find us again in the future. I'm going to wrap up there. Thank you for being here today. I'm just an old arcade head, locked in for life. I appreciate you checking out the video. I'm going to take off for now, but as always, I will see you on the next Mortal Kombat video. Take care, my friends. Headlocked out. Peace.